Hello there. What's going on, T-Bone? Hey, Dangle. Sup, homie? It's Friday. We weren't here yesterday. I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. For those who missed the post on Discord, for those who missed the Instagram, hello, lady. Coupon code fireworks. Fireworks. $10 off $99.99 or more. That includes the There Will Be Blood break. Ooh, Paul Moisland. Raiders. That sound means Paul is coming in hot. Or in his case, moist. What's going on, Paul? I was watching you work on Boba Fett today. I was watching you talk about Indiana Jones movies. I was absolutely lurking and enjoying all of the comments that you made. What's going on, Money Mitch? How you doing? So, yeah. I was there. You know, I just cleaned these right. I was ahead of the game. I cleaned them right before I went on, and they're smudged already. So coupon. There will be blood. There will be blood. Now, I want to point out. You mean the utter filth? No, Jim, I cuss like a sailor. Because I was one. I am not a good dad.
You are.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes. See, sometimes I'm a good dad. I drop F-bombs. All of them. All of the words. He knows all of the words. He knows all of the words. He's not allowed to say any of them, but he knows them all.
Okay, let me say the D word right now.
Dork?
Dorkosaurus
Dorkosaurus Rex, that's right.
That's the only swear word.
We are a pretty lax household. For better or for worse. I'd rather him be exposed to it from us than somebody else. That's about it. That's all I got. That's it. Hey. Sup? You okay?
Yeah,
Okay. What you playing?
NFL. Rivals.
Okay. Well, enjoy. What's going on, Sapporos? He's happy to report that he has all of his fingers. That's good. What's up?
So, once we get home, do you want to brush my teeth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we will brush your teeth when we get home. Okay?
Okay.
It's going to be Taco Friday, okay? So I'll make you some pollo.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy your game. Yes, hopefully I hear from everybody and everybody has all 10 digits or however many they were born with or however many they had up until July 3rd, 2024. I want no new losses on the 4th. Oh, T-Bone, no, man. Nothing happened, man. Just a bunch of base cards. It was all quiet on the Western Front. Yes, there's no more Kai covers behind me because they're gone. I don't know where they are, but they are not behind me. Saboro says it sounded like the neighbors might have had a misfire, but didn't hear people scream out in horror. That's because they died instantly. It was painless, it was quick, and they're just waiting for their children to find the bodies. What's going on, Don? How are you doing, man? Oh, Don. Don's probably not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about it, but Don had a great day today. I heard all about it. Paul said, you can blame Money Mitch if I am not mistaken. Well, we could blame Money Mitch. That's fine. Oh, they fired more after that? They're fine then. They're fine. Prue missed a moist raid. You're still here. Technically, you made the raid, and whether or not you're moist all depends on how long you were watching Paul Maitland do his art and what things he was arting. I had a choice. I could either watch Babe Ross or I could watch Paul Maitland. And after watching Babe Ross for a little while, I decided to watch Paul Maitland. Should have watched me. She was doing digital. I'm like, I don't like digital. I'm going to go to Paul. I'm going to I'm going to go to I want to see some traditional art. So I viewed Paul Maitland. Hey, Paul, listen. You might be a sexy bloke.
It's a trap!
You, solid second. You may be a good-looking bloke. But what can I say? I'm a Babe Ross fan. She is hilarious. That's right.
You just got dangled.
She is hilarious when she gets going. Today she was doing digital. I'm not a huge fan of digital. Nothing against digital. I like to see process. And traditional art is the better process for me to watch. And nobody really had her going. Usually, like, I'll jump in. She'll have a mustache painted already. She'll be in a cow outfit or doing something. She'll just be off her rocker an hour and a half in. And she was a little chill. And, sometimes I wake up and choose chaos. And when I saw there wasn't enough chaos over there, Paul Maitland was the answer. She is a quality stream. No, she has a rabid following for more than just her art. She is a solid entertainer. She is a wonderful host. I pale in comparison to Babe Ross as a host. Although I will say I'm a little more interactive directly because you tell me to do something and I do it product-wise, whereas she interacts with the crowd via the chat and maintains doing her job. I do have better facial hair only because mine is natural and hers is a paint job. Next time, Paul, if I think about it, maybe I'll just surprise you by jumping into chat and I will drop a bunch of filth bombs in your channel that I can't drop in this one.
Hey, Paul.
Jimmy says hi.
When I'm 13, I am gonna go on Twitch and I'm gonna see your videos. Okay, that's the only thing I'm just gonna watch. Not City Collects, but just you. Or not Babe Ross, just you, buddy.
He says when he turns 13, it can go on Twitch. He's just gonna watch you. Not me, not Babe Ross, just Paul Maitland. So it's a good thing he knows all of the swear words now. Yep, it is Pacific Cooler. Because I am on my last water, and I forgot to buy some before today, so I might be parched by the end of the show. I'm going to light sips, tiny sips. You could add to his arsenal of cuss phrases. Right. That's right. So I wanted to something I forgot to mention. So when I was on my vacation, that was only a half vacation. It turned out.
6 days.
Um, I was on. I was on.
Ozempic?
One involves a goat and a slide whistle. Only the good one. Um, I was on Ancestry, and we were going through, looking at my mother's ancestry. Now, to make a very long story short, my mother didn't get to meet her biological father till about 4 or 5 years ago. Long story, not gonna get into that one. But he is awesome. He is still alive and kicking, living in Florida, enjoying life. And his last name, and I can say this because it's going into my story, and it's fine. His last name is Cameron. And we did some research, and talking to him, we found out that his Cameron is Scottish. Now, I am 28% Scottish. I am actually genetically more Scottish than anything else
Daddy Scott.
in my DNA profile. And we were just joking around about, boy, wouldn't it be cool if we were related to somebody famous? And lo and behold, in my Scottish roots, we do have royalty. Oh yes, you're laird. So true story. We are, and I can claim it now because the person who I thought was my grandfather growing up was not my grandfather. My biological grandfather is in the picture now, and we now know this. We are from the Scottish Clan Cameron. And Clan Cameron at one point had 3 different castles in Scotland and were actually royalty. Our bloodline is Cameron of something or other. I have to look it up because I can't pronounce it.
How about mine?
Yes, Jimmy, you're related to me, honey.
Oh,
And they had their own fief of land. He had a title, mustered an army. The fighting Camerons of the Highlands, the Highlanders, because of course we were Highlanders. There can be only one.
that's right.
Cameron of Kirk. No. And yeah, sure enough, there was royalty way down our line, a direct descendant to a Scottish title. Now, I don't know if that Scottish title exists. I don't think it does. As a matter of fact, I'm nearly certain it doesn't. But sure enough, we were Scottish royalty 600, 500 years ago. 500 years ago. Paul's like, "Welcome to the club." Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Hey, Daddy, do you know who
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Hey, Daddy, so do you
Yes,
know who's
James.
from the movie Brave?
Sure, James. We're related to all the people in the movie Brave.
Like the dad?
Yep.
Scottish
Yep.
dad?
Yep.
What is Scottish anyways?
Scotland is the top half of England.
Wow.
The good part.
Paul's is Scottish.
Paul is not Scottish. Paul is British.
Yeah, I am a British man.
He is the first floor tenant. We were the upstairs, the what's it called? Penthouse. We were I was like, we were the penthouse of Britain. Paul's like, I thought you were my friend. Oh dear. Oh dear. Where the air is crisp. Paul's like, oh, I'm leaving now, you tossers. But yes, we were Highlanders, the real Highlanders, truly Highlanders. And it was really cool to go back and kind of see the last 600 years on my mother's side. And it was very, very interesting. I tell you, it explains a lot. It explains my drinking tolerance. And my, I mean, I cannot look at somebody logging without wanting to lift a log up and toss it. And I always wondered why. I've been terribly comfortable wearing skirts most of my life. And it explains it that, in my DNA, kilt wearing is there. So, I mean, so much of my personality is understandable now. And Highland too.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, James.
Nothing.
What can I do for you, honey? Clearly, I'm not talking right now.
Can I tell Paul something?
Heck no. You can play your game.
Paul, you're the king. I know you are in medieval times.
Oh, goodness, I can't wait till school. So excited. 1 month and a half till school. It'll be back to being DC's show again. Maitland did not have beef with Clan Cameron. I can tell you who we had beef with, because I marked it down. We were rivals of Clan Monroe, Clan McIntosh, Hatton Federation, Clan Grant, and Clan Campbell. We were allied with Clan MacDonald, Clan Macmillan, Clan Stewart of Appin, and Clan Graham. And inside of Clan Cameron, there were plenty of smaller faction tribes, similar to, but not the same as, the William Wallace uniting the tribes. Clan Cameron did something similar. Clan Cameron, the septs of Clan Cameron, was Chalmers, Chambers, Clark, Clarkston, Cleary, Clerk, Downey, Gibbon, Gilbert, Kennedy, Leary, Lonnie, McEldowie, McEloney, McClare, McCleary, McGillery, McGilloney, McEldowie, McHale, Mackle, McClear, McCleary, McClary, McMartin, McOney, McOstrich, McPhail, McSorley, McUlrig, McVal, McWalrick, Martin, Paul, Sorley, and Taylor. So all of them got together and ended up being Clan Cameron, and my heritage is as being an actual Cameron. Don says Clan MacDonald had a farm and a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. Yep. So, F the Macintoshes. Forget them. All right, Money Mitch, I see you. You are the first to utilize the brand new $10 off coupon, and you done got yourself a Kelvin. Number 4. Now, I'm not going to lead anybody into anything, but I'm going to show you this and let you make your own decisions. Money Mitch just bought number 4. Sapporo says, Gregor, Clan Gregor. Dangle, quite possibly considering if somebody goes for the twofer, the coupon applies. See, that's what happens when you institute prima nocte. I'll let you say what that is, Paul. I'm not going to say it, but I do know what it is. I watched Braveheart. So yeah, it was just really cool. I mean, obviously, I'm barely over 1/4% Scottish, but it was just really cool to see on my father's side, both his parents. I mean, there's a good history there. I'm related to a super famous Italian musician on my grandfather's side, on my dad's side, and Native American and Frenchman on my grandmother's side, on my father's side. Aside from fighting in the world wars, the family hasn't done very much. So it was cool to see that somebody in my family was awesome. DCD Collects proudly presents Kelvin! It's original art by Kevin P. West and Dr. Elvin Hernandez. Money Mitch, you got number 4. Let's see what that means. Oh yeah, Dangle, trust me. One of the double one will sell out tonight. I can near guarantee the double will sell out because I believe if you buy in, that'll be 3 out of the 5. Pavarotti, no. There is if you Google him, it's Max, as in Maximilian. Max Casacci is his last name, and it's spelled Casacci. He is like a third cousin, like for fourth cousin. So he is fairly close related in the grand scheme of things. But he's big in Italy. Oh, he's a hot tamale in Italy. Simoniminin. All right, let's see. Oh, it's broccoli. It's Broccoli Man. He's chopping broccoli. It's Broccoli Woman. She's chopping broccoli. Ooh. I can't move my thumb. I can't move my I can move my thumb. It's Fire from JLA. I mean, I like it. Hold up. Paul's like, wait a minute. You rejected all of my art, but this one goes through? Well, Paul, this one does not have a nipple. Neither does the character. That's the difference, Paul. Yeah, he's like, you know what I'm going to say. I know, Paul. But yours is distinctly different. You know what I'm going to say. Yep. You know what I'm going to say? Congratulations. Hey, Money Mitch, you got a hit. Oh, buddy. Harlot's Break. Who's with me? Who's coming with me? Ooh, yeah, hey now. How about a little Firestar? Hey now. Paul is like, what the H is going on here? What happened? I see a theme in this box. Hey now. Paul's like, you rats, you rejected so much of my art, only to let this filth slide. He's like, I am totally sulking. Tamales. There you go, Mitch. If your wife asks, it didn't come from us. So is this box a bust or nah? I see what you did there. I salute you.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Yeah. Apparently that ship sailed on a mighty wind.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know why this isn't working. That's why. There we go. Fixed! Dangle. Dangle is in. Frowns hard. I'll be bringing this up at the next meeting. Please do. Please do. I need to talk to Michael. I need to talk to Mr. Young. Mr. Young has a spot in the Bruce Lee. And we were going to have Mr. Young see if he was interested in jumping in the twofer. And we would, basically it was a $10 difference. So we would basically apply the coupon, which would make it even. And that would give us a third person. Do. It's I'm sorry, you're right. It's six spots. My bad. It's 6 spots. Again, don't worry. High likelihood of selling out. Yeah, it's 12 items and everybody gets 2. And I'm looking for... Gotta find the write-up. Doug sent me the write-up. And this one is a big boy break. Dramatic harumph. Harumph. I'm going to read this to you because this is crazy. Nope, not that button. This button. That button. This button. Oh, great. I don't know why I'm yawning, but I'm yawning now. I shouldn't be. Ah, there it is. All right. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Inside this box No, that was a cut and paste job, Dangle. It's just because I cut and paste and didn't. I had made it in a hurry. Everybody's getting 2. That's why it's a twofer. 2 signed full-sized helmets, 2 signed custom football jerseys, 2 signed football mini helmets, 2 signed full-size footballs, 1 signed end zone pylon, 2 signed small items, whether it be 8x10s, magazines, or cards, and 1 signed 16x20. In addition, every single box will have at least 5 Pro Football Hall of Famers, 2 football award winners, being it MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Heisman, or Rookie of the Year, 1 unsigned Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce or Chiefs championship item, whether it be a Funko, a can cooler, or decal, or whatevs. 12 different players in every single box, and every box contains a Riddell Specially helmet, whether it be mini or full size, that is either the Slate, Salute to Service, Flash, Lunar, or Eclipse. That is what's in there. Just pointing out my faults. Thank you. Everyone else in my life does, so it's good to see that you're no different than everyone else, Dangle. Appreciate you. So yeah, that is El Nasty. That box is Gouda. I may jump into that one if it comes down to 1 spot left, simply because it's that loaded. And apparently, 1 lucky box out of the run. I don't know how many boxes are in the run. 1 lucky box will have a Taylor Swift signed CD. I mean, I already have a signed album. But, you can't be mad at a signed Taylor Swift CD.
No, I hate Taylor Swift.
James, nobody asked you. Hey, James. Jimmy. Nobody asked you. Okay. Hey, Jimmy Bean. I love you. Nobody asked you.
You asked me.
I'm not 100% sure I know who you are.
I really do.
I know. Are you tired? You didn't take a nap today.
Yeah, I did.
No, you fell asleep for like 10 seconds in the car, and then we arrived. So feel free to take a nap now. Okay. Well, if I don't go for that, I may not be able to buy anything. It's a good one. You have questions on stealing. All right, ask questions. Jimmy Bean. That was you, man. You're the only other. You're the only other person in here, Jim.
I think that was like the chair that was like a squeaky.
James, you can't blame a fart on somebody else if there's only 2 people in the room. It doesn't work.
Paul Maitland did.
Paul Maitland did it? He's not even here.
The ghost did it.
The ghost did it.
My blanket did it.
Right.
Hold me.
2 spots each? No, so it's basically it's gonna work 2 rounds. I'll show you un momento. I'll show you how it works. Where is this? Actually, Dangle, I would like to point out your fault. It says each spot guarantees the buyer at least 1 item from the break. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong, Dangle. I'm just saying you're not correct. Each spot guarantees the buyer at least one item. At least. At least. At least. At least. At least at minimum, you're getting one. Minimum. So here's how this is going to work. I will, let me actually do it live so you can see it. Like this. This will be the list. This spot will have all of the items in it. Then there's a little break. Then there's going to be y'all's name. Now, everybody's name is going to be here, but you're going to get 2 spots. So, the way it works, and we'll just do this. So those are the 6 people. The picks will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 6th person will have another pick. It'll go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is how it goes. It is basically actually it'd be more accurately. That is how the order is. That is how everybody gets 2. It's because there's 12 items in the box, Dangle. 12 items. Yep, basically, yeah. Snake Draft Fantasy, yeah. Yep. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. So stealing is gonna be very interesting. This has a lot of really awesome layers to it. And the fact that 50% of the items are full-sized helmets, football jerseys, and footballs, it makes it super interesting. Mathematically speaking, everyone should end up with at least one of those. Now, as we know, stealing complicates that, but on paper, everybody walks away with a full-sized item, and those typically go for a couple hundy each, depending on who signs them. So it is extremely easy, even if you weren't a collector, which all of you are, and if heaven forbid you were a flipper, which a couple of you are, you could easily flip an item and get your money back and then have an item to sit in your back pocket and enjoy. Listen, I'm not a fan of flipping, that's why I got out of the business, but I know it exists, and this is one of those that you could feasibly flip. Money Mitch is like, I used all my luck on Wednesday, so hello to small items. This is the one I need. I have to send a message real fast.
Take your time, Daddy.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
I'm just playing some PUBG.
Do it.
I love PUBG, but the graphics are terribly annoying.
I'm sorry, bud.
I mean, I just love it how it's first person and you can drive and see your steering. That's my favorite part. I'm super good at it too. I'm really good at like shooting games. Hey, Daddy, did I mention how my PUBG gave me a new suit, Daddy?
Did they?
Yeah. I was in complete shock what they gave me. We need to load the bell. We're in big trouble.
All right, I am. Hello, Katie. Katie caught me with dead air.
You try to hide it. That's what you
That is me dead air texting somebody to get some things moving. That's what that was. That was me being completely unprofessional in front of the camera. But in my defense, it was somebody from the group.
I just want a victory right now.
Dangle says I missed Wednesday because it was my daughter's 18th birthday. Money Mitch did very well. Dangle, as you can see, we no longer have any modern day Renaissance. Those are all gone. We don't have any orders with Kai in as of right now. As I had stated before, we have no idea when if we can even do another Kai run. So there was a fast run on that. We were going to absorb all of those end of day today regardless. But you all decided, nope, DCD Collects is not keeping those. They need to be in the hands of the masses. So, I mean, that's it. But yeah, Money Mitch may have gotten a giveaway. May have gotten a painting with a value, if he were to commission it, of about $2,000, which is not a bad Wednesday. Speaking of really awesome and art that is worth boku bucks, Katie, congratulations on selling your beautiful Decepticon painting, your labor of love, the probably really heavy piece of art. I saw that didn't even last 48 hours. Somebody snatched that up. And I am so happy for you. That was super quick upon completion.
See you later.
Only about 14 pounds. Still heavy for a piece of art. Still heavy for something that's not a marble sculpture. Sold it in 17 hours to be exact. But who's counting? Katie's counting. That's awesome. I love the sound of that. That is great. Hopefully it didn't have to travel too far. Hopefully it was going to a home that is close by. But that was dope. I saw that and I was stoked. Colorado. Okay, well, I mean, that in the grand scheme of things, considering I'm in California and 89% of my buyers are in an East Coast state, it's not going far. It's not going far. Oh, Ohio. I mean, that is a lot farther than Colorado. That's a lot farther than Colorado. Ohio. The only thing I know about Ohio is their football teams are terrible and their amusement park is great. That's all I know about Ohio. They're definitely no Michigan, who has all the hot sports teams. Ohio, Colorado, same difference. Close so far, but close. Yeah, one of them has legal psilocybin mushrooms. The other one doesn't. That, I think, is the only difference. Maybe slight altitude difference? between the two, but I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I've driven through Ohio, and I'm not sure I ever drove through Colorado.
What does Ohio look like anyways?
Ohio looks a lot like Buffalo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see some photos.
No, you really don't want to see any photos.
Why? Because it looks ugly?
Yeah.
And let me guess. I mean, there's a something inside inside Roblox where you're in Ohio and it's crazy houses, old houses, ambush houses, and also weapons.
Is it Skibbity, Ohio?
Rizzler.
You Rizzler?
No, they call me the Rizzly Bear. So,
Oh, you're a Rizzly Bear. My bad. I didn't know you graduated.
wait. I mean, I'm in the 8th grade.
So you graduated from Rizzler to Rizzly Bear?
Yeah.
Got it.
Plus, I went to Disney and I went on the Grizzly Runaway River
You did.
to ride, like the concussion ride, the dumbest, scariest ride I've ever rode in my whole entire 9 years.
Okay, good. One has prime time. The other one has happy endings. Coors Field is pretty dope. I got to watch Griffey Jr. play there when he was on the Reds. Oh yeah, that's right. Ken Griffey Jr. was in Cincinnati. I completely forgot about that portion of his career. I think most of the hobby chooses to forget about that portion of his career too. So, this weekend, I will be at La Brea at the Tar Pits.
Tomorrow.
Yes, that's right, James. May I continue?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Remind me when the show is over to tickle you until you poop. Okay. We are going to go to La Brea, where we are going to look at a tar pit. That's it. We're going to look at the tar pit. Dangle's like, I open myself to all kinds of call-outs now after the whole guaranteed item thing. Well, Dangle, the difference is I do it out of love. I'm not strong in baseball knowledge anyway. I gave up baseball quite a few years ago now because of the Astros. Wasn't Senior in Cincinnati? I think so. What was the Father's Day back-to-back homer? Was that Seattle or was that Cincy? They did that in Cincy, and it was on Father's Day, right? If I recall the story. I think so. Not sure if it was Father's Day. I'm going to look it up now. No, September 14th. Yeah. I got half the story right, and sometimes half is good enough. What up, Carlos? About to watch fireworks. Wasn't that supposed to be yesterday? As long as it gets right, as long as it's a good half. Oi. Carlos, your gunslinger was delivered on Wednesday. It is no longer in my possession. It is now in the private collection of somebody else. Oh, look, there it is right there. Carlos, we were just talking about, you missed a Kelvin. There are now only 4 Kelvins left. The next box is box 3. That's right. The Gunslinger is not for sale. What is for sale is everything behind me that is on a shelf. And there is a coupon fireworks for $10 off a $99.99 purchase or more. And we have already had a couple of people take advantage of the coupon. The greatest Griffey Jr. thing of all time is that he refused to play for the Yankees and said he would retire if it was the only team that would have him. That is awesome. I like it. But for every one of those Griffey stories, there's a story of somebody from Boston going to the Yankees and shaving off their beard and cutting their hair. I'm not going to name names. Thankfully, when he went to the Yankees, he stunk, and that makes me feel okay. Yeah, Verdugo right now. There was one about 15 years ago, too, that was headline catching. Somebody was talking about, so there's technically a salary cap in baseball. And what it is there was a set number, and if you went over that number, you had to pay a fine. And the Yankees came out with their financials and said, our baseball hats, the sales of Yankee baseball hats, just by themselves, more than pays for the amount of fine for being over the arbitrary number. And that is why they didn't care about buying championships, is because just their hat sales alone covered the fine for being over the arbitrary limit. That is disgusting. That is part of what's wrong with baseball. And I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. If that happened in football, they would be like, great, you're forfeiting a game and you're losing a draft pick. Yeah, I'm sure Trevor has the proper terminology. That is a more layman's term. I don't even think they have that number anymore. Trevor, you could shine light on it. But I know at one point, I think it was like the 90s or some crap like that, there was a cap, and it was a simple fine if you were over it, and nobody paid attention to it because the fine was so dumb that nobody cared. Yeah, they make their salary of their cap sales. Yeah, luxury tax is probably a better term, Dangle. You're right. And that is stupid. I mean, if you want to get in on it, let's talk about hockey. Would you like to talk about hockey and how you can simply IR somebody that's not hurt and bring them back for the playoffs? Florida, Tampa, looking at you. Florida, Tampa, looking at you. That's dirty. That needs to be changed. The money gets distributed to the other teams, but who cares? I think a team would rather have a pennant than a couple mil. Vegas Katie's like, I'm going to throw my team under the bus. How about Eichel and the rest of the Vegas Golden Knights? I am not a fan of that rule in hockey. And of course, they're not going to change it because too many championships have been contested for because of that rule. They would have to be like, yeah, we'll make that rule. It's going to start in 2035 when nobody is in the NHL anymore that is in it currently, because we need to change when nobody will remember that other teams faked injuries. Tampa faked injuries and went for a cup. Rather have a pennant than a couple mil. Let me tell you about my Pittsburgh Pirates. Katie's like, we are an LA Kings house here. There you go. I don't mind the Kings. I loved Gretzky growing up. I was of the Gretzky era. I liked the Kings. I don't have... The only teams I don't like are the Toronto Maple Leafs because of the Buffalo-Toronto rivalry, and the Boston Bruins because F Boston. The Bruins, not the city. Straight up, no sugarcoating it. The Bruins. Don says, my owner makes $20 million a year being a developmental team for MLB. Prue, all of them. All of the Boston Bruins can suck a bug. Because they're Canadian? No, I love Canada. I love Canada. And I go there as frequently as I'm allowed to. I was there long time in my youth. Very long time in my youth. Goodness gracious. Oh, there it is. I missed the comment. So what I missed was Dangle said Skeens is doing some pretty big things. Don says he really has the city excited again about Pirates baseball. That's yeah. I was supposed to go to a Bison's game last week. Jimmy, why didn't we go to the Bison's game?
Because there was a storm and it was raining.
No, raining was Saturday. Thursday, we didn't go to the Bison's game.
And why?
I think it was because you were sick.
No, it was
Okay. But the Bisons were playing Syracuse last Thursday, and they had all of the Bandits and the Bandits championship trophy there for you to take pictures with. But that was one of the many things canceled on my vacation. The rain is a lot of fun to watch. Went to the game in Ontario when they were in California. Speaking of baseball, good baseball, not poopy baseball, Savannah Bananas did the smartest thing they could do as a team and as a brand, and broke a table in Buffalo over home plate. So now instantly everybody in Buffalo is a Savannah Bananas fan because they know how to read the room. And they did a bang-up job letting us know that they were in Buffalo with many, many table-breaking videos. just love a bag of juice. All right, it's 7 o'clock. We knew after the fireworks, see what I did there? On Wednesday, and the fireworks, see the callback? Yesterday, that today was going to be slow. The Bananas were on ESPN this afternoon, and Dangle was in disbelief. Listen, more people need to watch the Savannah Bananas. Somebody needs to sign the Savannah Banana League, whatever it's called, Banana League or whatever it is, to a TV deal, because that will probably outpace MLB in viewership if they were to get exclusive airtime. I'd be willing to wager if you put them side by side with a Florida Marlins and Texas Rangers game, I bet you more people would tune into Savannah. I bet you more of them would tune in to them than an Angels game. Let's say Angels versus the Mets. I think more Bananas. You can watch most of the games live on YouTube. Well, thank you, Don. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Prue is a purist. He says bananas be damned. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I wanted a song and dance, I'd go to Broadway. Harumph. And Prue, that's okay, man. We love everyone's opinion. A Savannah Bananas game will never go over 2 hours. If it gets to 1 hour and 59 minutes, they forfeit. Give this man a harumph. Harumph, I say. Quality of baseball is on par with the local wooden bat league. Guys smoking behind the bench. 3, I believe, Dangle. What the heck is that?
Did you love me?
I always love you, Jim.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, positive. Why wouldn't I? What was that noise? Oh, okay.
What is it?
Nothing. The bubbling. Nothing at all. It's nothing at all, Jim.
Daddy?
Nothing.
Daddy?
Yes, Jimmy Bean.
Daddy?
Yes, James.
Daddy?
Nope.
Daddy?
You lost it.
Daddy?
Your chance is over.
I love you.
I'm trying to for me. We could just switch to the single spot one if anybody was interested in that one. Let me see that one. I don't even remember what that one is. The Sixer. I need to look it up. I created it, and I have to look it up. Excuse me. I mean, we could easily convert. Let me do some math in my brain, which is dangerous.
I and I can't get out.
It is a $5 difference between 2 spots in the single and 1 in the double. So if you wanted, oh, that'd be very interesting. If you wanted to do the sixer, Mitch, you and Dangle would each have 2 spots in that one, and then we would only have 2 spots remaining. And that would be 85 as opposed to 175. That's up to both of you. And then I could do a $5 refund on that purchase to each of your things. The sixer, that is 6 items, 1 box. It's the one we did last time. It's a full-size helmet, a jersey, a football, 2 flats, and I believe a mini helmet. And then each of you would have 2 spots in that. And that would only leave 2 available. This one. And then it's a less expensive buy-in for anybody else jumping in. By a little bit more than half.
That's 4th place.
Good job. Are you cold?
No.
Okay.
Daddy?
Is that Dave?
Sure. Including the code.
Why?
5 because.
Don't need the code.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, boy.
He's an IBL. And here's some modern violence. You want to see some modern violence? Literally, you can stuff inside this.
What can you hide in there?
Well, the code, a return reset. So you can hide like candy, like.
Candy. You can hide your candy in there, man.
So, it's Despicable Me 4, so. He'll be there.
What up, chef?
What up, Chef Steak?
Steak?
Let's see, it says Chef Steak.
No, it says DeShaky.
I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it doesn't have to make sense,
You
James.
have to know it when you're older.
Your Jimmy Bean doesn't make sense.
This.
You giving everybody your secret code?
And Daddy, hold on. Scan it now.
What if they don't want to scan it? You know what you just let me do? You just let me tip your armpit. Tip your armpit.
For Paul Maitland.
All right, stop. You're going to break stuff. You're going to hurt yourself.
Excuse me. That wasn't me.
Jimmy! That's on camera for the world to see.
That was just the
It was not the chair. It was not the chair. James.
It was the thing.
You can't.
It was the thing.
Jimmy.
Okay, do your work.
Oh, now you want me to work. Mr. Toots? Oh, man. What was the private party test for? It's something we're trying to see if it works. It has nothing to do with any of you, I promise. We are trying to work out something that I don't want to get into yet. And if it works, great. If not, just as good. But yeah, ignore that. That's why it says in big letters inside there, do not buy. The person for whom that's for, they know. One of these days I may do that. Put up something, just be like, buy me if you trust us, type thing. And then you'll find out it's just, it's an invite to a live stream of Doug, Trevor, and I eating lobster on your dime. That eating surf and turf, courtesy of you. But hey, it's like, don't push the red button, and everybody wants to push the red button. It's just, yeah, that's right, Dangle. That's it.
I'm just gassy.
I know you're gassy.
You guys smell that? Okay, I will shut up for the rest of my life.
There we go. Okay. Not bad, just said it and have surf and turf. We did, Chef. There is a $10 coupon off of $99.99 or more. Code word fireworks. Oops. I dropped Dave, Jim.
I will be right back. You guys just stay there.
No, Jimmy. Stop it.
Okay, I won't this time.
Did you even say excuse me? You were raised a heck of a lot better than that.
Excuse me!
That's what I thought. So it all depends. The single, we were going to convert the doubles into a single. So, Chef, if you just want to buy 2 spots in the single, it'll be you, Dangle, and Money Mitch, if you guys want to go through those 3. We could do it that route. It's just up to Dangle and Mitch to see if they want to convert theirs. Mouse isn't working. There we go. Shout out to Bourbon. What's up, buddy? What's going on, Mandala? Mondo? Andrew, how are y'all doing? The big box right now is 4 away. Honestly, I would love to open that big box. But worst case scenario, the big box has 4 left. If we converted the big box into the smaller box, that would be the 2 people who already bought in would get 2 each, and then we would only have 2 to sell. I mean, I don't mind opening a small box. I don't mind opening any box. I just want to open a box. If it doesn't sell, Dangle wants a refund and it would just hold over till next week. Well, there you go. If you want to do something today, Chef will buy the last 2 spots, and you guys can have a 3-way. Yeah, Mitch, there was really no good way of saying it. Katie's like, you have my attention, gentlemen.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
Like, now it's a party. Now I feel all weird about the box. Yeah, boy. Oh my. Hey, listen. I'm just trying to do my job here. My job, I am DC the Breaker. I want to break stuff. I only really feel alive when I'm breaking things. Dangle's like, I'm all in for a 3-way with Chef and Money Mitch. Mitch, no, there is no peer pressure. There is no peer pressure. You just do what you want to do. Don't let anybody sway you from, if you want to stick to your guns, golly gee, stick to your guns. Now let's go. All right, then I will send a $5 refund to each of you. And then, Chef, you just grab 2 spots and use your coupon. He's like, I'll just sell more random stuff this weekend. Buying again. Well, I mean, there you go. There's that too. That Chef's like, I'm already there, man. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Dangle, $5 on the way to you. Mitch, working on it. Done and done. Chef, gotcha. All right, game on. So this is one that cannot be done sealed. We will have to see all of the items in this one. So it is not going to be blind. Let me just fix our website so it reflects exactly what we have. That's a 0 now. That's a 6. No, I only see 2 spots, Chef. If they're in a cart, it doesn't matter. I changed the stock number on it. All I have is 2 spots for you. So you're good to go there. All right, we are going to random to make the order. Let's do it. 7 times. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's interesting. Very interesting. It's going to be Dangle, Money Mitch, Councilman Chef, Dangle, Councilman Chef, Money Mitch. Now the fun part. Now we get to see what's inside. Remember, you can't steal from yourself, so use your strategery, gentlemen, and Let There Be Blood. Hey, what's going on, Doug? All right, what's the most, yeah, that's the best way. That's the best way to do it. Man, there's nothing nicer than a new blade. It's like butter. All right, the flats. Hey, look, Don! It's Chad Brown! Classic Steeler, Chad Brown, until Seattle stole him. Holy crap. Oh crap. Wow. Wow. The flat is not the loser. There's only one famous number 7 for the Broncos. And that's Craig Morton. I can think of no other famous number 7 other than Craig Morton. That is the Ring of Fame in Denver, 1988. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame 1975. That's Mr. Lenny Moore. What up, Scoobs? Hey, Doug, isn't your sister a Packers fan? Hall of Fame, class of 2013, Dave Robinson. That is a nice ball, too. I like the stat balls. I think they're neat. How about another Hall of Famer? This time, put it in. Apparently I have to assemble it myself. It's not Kurt, but it is Roger Worley. There we go. Now the pads are on right. So, 1 Hall of Famer, 2 Hall of Famers, 3 Hall of Famers, 4 Hall of Famers. Yes, they are Riddell Signer helmets. They are made by Riddell. It's the shell. Roger Worley. Spelled Worley wrong. You suck at typing, DC.
I am.
Nobody's talking to you, James. We love you, but we're not talking to you.
No, but I am good at typing.
I know you are. And you're just rubbing it in now. Okay. I hate that this is in here, but I am so happy for all of you, or at least for one of you. This is Fanatic certified. Hey, no big deal. It's just Tom Brady. Money Mitch is like, Brady? Who's Brady? Yeah, there will be blood. Friendships will be lost today, but whoever gets it will probably be okay with that. They could not have him in a Tampa uniform. That would have been epic if it was a Tampa Brady. Mandala's like, that has been. He's not even in the league anymore. Old news. Yeah, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, unanimous vote in. Put that one in the bank. That's a Hall of Famer. What is it? 3 Hall of Famers in this box? 4 Hall of Famers in the box. That is a nasty box. I can't wait to see what's in the 12-pack. I'm telling you guys, the big box is where it's at. Oh, now Kevin P. West wants to be part of the party. Now Kevin P. West wants to be here. Well, that's all right, Money Mitch. Just get the Tom Brady, sell it for a few hundy, and buy into the other one. Tangle's like, we gonna sell the big box now? Listen, gentlemen, ladies, we try to only get stuff that has value for you. We're not getting stuff that necessarily has value for us. This is more of a you thing. We didn't make this product. Doug and Trevor and I scour the interwebs trying to get stuff that's fun and has good value. That's this. There will be blood. That's the value. Just saying. All right, Dangle. Dangle, how do you want to kick this off? But yeah, feel free to buy the other one while it's $10 off, and I will be more than happy to open it. Ball, Mr. Robinson. It's really a cool ball. I'm not just saying that. It really is a cool ball. I dig it. I'm not a Green Bay fan. But that is, it's got the Green Bay logo is embroidered, and all of the stats are really nicely embossed on there. So it's actually a cool ball. Money Mitch. Money Mitch. This is dumb. Wait till the 12 pack. You think this is nuts? Wait till the 12 pack. This is child's play, considering what the other one could be. Oh, this is dumb. Oh, man. Slow play. Give me Chad. Councilman Chef. Oh, I'm going to have to, he's going to take the jersey. He's going to take the Morton jersey. I need to make, I need to create one of these that has my picture in the bottom corner. Usually, I when it comes to being on the internet and showing you the web screen, I'm not on long enough to warrant my face. Now that we're doing more There Will Be Bloods, I gotta make one where I'm actually in it so that you can see me laugh at everybody. In theory, I could probably do it now, but it would take me like 10 minutes. Dangle! What you doing, Dangle? Doug's like, this is totally gonna backfire on everyone. Sure is. That's why I'm laughing. It absolutely is going to backfire. And it's gorgeous watching it.
You just got dangled.
Oh, he's like, I love that we did the small box. Full-sized helmet. That's the Roger Worley. Chef! Chef, what you gonna do, brother? Chef says, nope, I want what Dangle's having. Dangle! Back to you. Bruh. Bruh. It is. I love it. Dangle's like, this is messed up. Oh, you know what, Doug? It would be one that I would read. Game theory. Yeah. It is a valid thesis. As long as you set it up with your, whatever that opening paragraph is. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. I never had to write a thesis. I'm a dropout. So, whatever that first sentence is, whatever the thing is, that is No take backsies, nope. Dangle, I have never seen you take so long to make a selection before. The mini! The Oh, he gets it! Mitch just realized it. I Oh man! I really wish there was a camera on my face. Hey, Money Mitch, what are you gonna take? There it is. And there won't be blood. Chef, you got Craig Morton and Roger Worley. Dangle, you got Dave Robinson and Lenny Moore. Money Mitch, you got Chad Brown and TB12. And Mitch called his shot. Yes, Mitch, you did. You called your shot. You said you were going to end up with 2 flats. You absolutely called your shot. You are 100% correct. Dangle, I thought you were at least going to make it interesting. That is my moment of shock. Of all the times people have robbed you, have downright dangled you, I thought for certain you were at least going to get a dangle in before you did it. That is what was shocking. It could have been way bloodier. Take the slow Chad.
You just got
and
dangled.
force his hand. Well, I'll show it again because I know all of you want to see it one last time before it goes into Mitch's collection. So here it is. There is the Chad Brown. Congratulations, Money Mitch. This has been a good week for you. Whew. He's like, I wanted to steal it so I could get the Chad Brown. Just wait till the 12-pack sells out. Wow. Wow. All right.
Wow.
That's right. Wow. Crew's like, do it for baseball. Honestly, Dangle, this isn't a bad day either, homie. Dangle says, I'll do a double if people are interested. Hey, listen, I'll open it if people are interested. Oh. Oof. Yeah, it'll say sold out if it's sold out on Monday. Excuse me, it would open Wednesday. Wednesday the 10th. Whew. Goodness gracious. After seeing that, I want in on the 12 box. It'd be tough to sell it to Mrs. the Breaker. But boy, oh boy, I want to get in. Oh, Dangle. The coupon didn't come off, so I'm gonna manually do the coupon for you. I may have, I'll have to look. I'm not sure if I toggled one per. I'll have to look. It's not supposed to be toggled. But I'll take care of you. I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to go view the coupon and see if that was the case. I think I did the same thing last time, if I'm not mistaken. I think last time it auto toggles one per, and I just didn't untoggle it. So give me a second before anybody else purchases another one. Let me make sure that that's working. I mean, hey, Doug, how do you feel about extending it through the weekend? Actually, no, it'll be quicker to do it on the computer. Marketing, coupons. Yeah, it was toggled. All right, it's good to go. Y'all can use it again. All right, I am going to set the date to set it to cover the weekend. Give me a second. All right, the coupon is extended through the weekend. Sorry, I'm just updating my phone with, all right, the new rules.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
Question. Yeah, answer. Dangle's like, we pull a TB12 and nobody instantly wants more? I mean, not everybody has diamond hands. I don't have my filters yet. Oh, goodness. And because I love all of you... I'm not sure I know where this is going. Anything good? Ooh, peanut butter? I like it, the peanut butter. I know. Most people do, except for people that are allergic to peanuts. Those people can't have peanut butter because they'll die.
And some people are allergic to me.
Mew Master Jimmy. Oh, you okay? Gotta cut your hair again. Dude, your hair grows so fast. We have to get like an on-call barber. Mitch says, I would trade TB12 for a spot in the double and a Kelvin. Well, that's spicy. We got TB12 fans in the house. Yeah, Scoobs. Unfortunately, hockey boxes are difficult because think of how big they would be to fit the sticks. Otherwise, it would just be a bunch of pucks and jerseys. Gloves, yeah, no, that's a valid point. Yeah, you got, yeah. That's valid. What's up, baby?
Hello.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
It's not. It's not a thing anymore.
They have a sticker, a small sticker on the back in case of like fights where two teams have the same color helmet. There is a very small sticker, about the size of maybe a $50, on the backs of the helmets usually.
Watch how fast my Germany gets.
Ah, Paul. Gonna play some Fortnite? You gonna murk some fools? Catch some dubs? That's not picking it up. Pick those up. Thank you. Come on, man. You gotta treat this place like it's your house. You're here almost as much as you are at your own house. They usually have the numbers too. Yep. Yep, as a diehard Rob Ray fan who would take his own helmet off because he was a psychopath, they do have typically numbers and stickers. Back in the day, it was just written on the inside of the helmet. Now they're all, fancy.
Guys, guess my level.
7.
How about you guys?
What is your Fortnite level?
Yes.
7.
Nope. Don't look at the TV.
12.
Nope.
18.
Nope.
29.
Close enough. No.
30?
Close enough. No.
Oh. 32.
Nope.
And his jersey, hence the Rob Ray rule. That is correct. Rob Ray is one of the reasons for fighting straps. Although it is also definitely, the Rob Ray rule also applies to not wearing a jersey that is 3 times too big or with tearaway sleeves. The fighting straps were an amalgamation of multiple. But the Rob Ray rule says you cannot wear a jersey that is ill-fitting.
Okay, guys. 31.
All right, Carlos!
31.
7.
Nope.
6.
Guys, guess 2.
5.
No, okay. We're not doing minus.
39.
Nope.
38.
Nope.
37.
Nope.
32.
Nope.
31.
Nope.
33.
Nope.
34.
You're not even getting closer.
80.
Close.
85.
Close.
95.
Up.
2,012.
Down.
10.
Up. Like close. Like when you said 80.
Hundy.
Down.
90.
Up.
92.
Yes.
92. Nice. First try.
Megalodon.
Jean-Sebastien Jaguar. That's right. Tocchet wore shortened sleeves that wouldn't strap his elbow pads so that when he came out of the sleeves, when he fought, yeah, it's true. They had, I can't remember, I want to say it was Fleer, but I'm not 100% sure. Somebody made a Brawlers card set, an Enforcers set. And somebody had pulled a Rob Ray that clearly had blood all over it. And I have not been more jealous of a card in a very long time. It was clearly blood. It was be a player in the game. All right, in the game did the Enforcers. And the Rob Ray card clearly had blood on it. Clearly was blood soaked. And they sent me a picture of it. Is legit. It was very legit. Two by fours for shoulder pads on Garth Snow. Yeah. Yep. Who is the Boston Bruin goalie? Didn't Barrasso have really huge pads? Was it Barrasso? You gotta turn it down a little bit, baby. Like to an 8?
Where's the remote?
I don't know, buddy. You're in charge of that, honey.
Remote? Oh, there it is. Stuck in the crack forever. 0.
No. You like 8 should be fine. Eight good? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can.
Do you want 9 instead? Okay. Don's like, no, I've actually worn Tom Barrasso's pads. Wasn't Barrasso the Pens? You know what? It was the other black and yellow. Tim Thomas. Timmy Thomas, I think it was. Good old Timmy. Mr. I'm not going to the White House Thomas. Yes. Yep. Tim Thomas was who I was thinking of with the oversized pads. Yep. And Tim Thomas won a cup with his pads. Dangle. Dangle says he's in for the TB12 trade. John Thomas? I got that. I got that, Paul. The old John Thomas. The old Prince Albert. Do me a favor, gentlemen. Put it in the Discord so there is no confusion later. Yeah, Sapporos, a lot of them did. Timmy Thomas's were like, I almost want to say it's the Tim Thomas rule. But don't quote me on that. I knew it was Boston was like the straw that broke the camel's back. If I recall, it was right after, and Boston was the reason that I knew that initially was enacted. Well, we are down to 4 spots again. This looks very familiar. I would like to point out what the very next Kelvin is, too. Last 3 to 5 seasons? Okay. All right, that's confirmed. Vassia and the Lightning. All right, let's get it started here. Money Mitch, DCD Collects proudly presents Kelvin, original temperature-based art by Kevin P. West and Dr. Elvin Hernandez. Number 3, The Tray. Lucky number 3, Money Mitch. You acquired this in a trade for a Tom Brady signed photo. This and a spot in the next There Will Be Blood. Let's see what you get. That's a spicy meatball. Actual size. That's about right. Scuba, because there's a private sale. One that somebody doesn't want anybody to know about. It's the Human Torch. Dr. Elvin. Money Mitch. I have to say, you almost own all of the spots for the Mr. Freeze. You have 3 so far. There are 2 left. There are 2 left. There's a total of 6 that are up for the Mr. Freeze. You own 50% as of right now. One of these 3 boxes has a hit. I can tell you right now who it is. One of those 3 boxes has Iceman in it by Kevin P. West. The other 2 have spots for Kevin P. West's Freeze. So, hey now. There's a little strategery there. Well, that's the last drink, so just so you know, there's no more.
Good.
Okay.
Good Coke is getting low. So.
It is. I like it.
Burning in my brain. Are you deaf or are you?
What's up, Bolt? Love you, man.
Yeah, no, we're not any of that. So you're saying
Don. So, here's the funny thing. Growing up in Buffalo, everybody played hockey. That's kind of like what you did. So my first sport was hockey. And I was a defenseman and a goalie. I was not very good at goalie because I shoot right-handed. And the goalie equipment that we had for the neighborhood was stick right, which is the equivalent of shooting left. It's where your stick is in the right hand, the glove is in the left. And I needed glove right. So I had to play, I played goalie opposite hand that I played. So I was never very good because the left just wouldn't get there. And it wasn't until later years that the neighborhood could afford a right-handed glove. So I was terrible.
it's okay, Dad, because it takes practice.
Oh, thank you.
Because the more practice you get, then the more better you'll get at it. That's how Jack Eichel. He had a neck injury. He never gave up, even though he retired. So
There you go, man. I wish I could hibernate. Dangle. Dangle, were you utilizing the buy-in that you already made as part of that trade? Don. That's a worthwhile reason. Bourbon's like sick Brady. Well, If you utilize that one, that means Mitch is the only one in right now. If you buy in, that's 2. That leaves 4. We force Bourbon to buy one. That means there's only 3 left. I want to get in. I want to get in. I do. It has piqued my interest. Sapporo's, or Don's like, Sapporo's, we would have made a good defensive pairing. He did it for the love of the game. He did it for the love of blood. Hey, maybe he's not a Tom Brady fan. Maybe he doesn't want to have to pay the 40% tax on selling it. Just saying. If Money Mitch lives in California, he has to pay through the nose to sell it on eBay. I'm not going to say he lives in California, but if he does, and he does, Bourbon's like, quick maths. Doug says he would take a spot. Oh, man. I feel like I'd have to, just so I could steal from my boss. I feel like I'd have to get in just to steal from Doug. And if you do, all right, Katie. Thank you. Uh-oh. All right, Dangle and Mitch, 1, 2. Doug, 3. It's expensive to live here, Hellbolt, but man, is it beautiful. All right, Doug is in. Then there were 3. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the big dog has arrived. Then there were 2. This is about to get crazy. This is gonna get nuts.
kitchen trap!
Everybody is getting 2 items. This escalated quickly. Hellbolt, we just had a Denver jersey. Craig Morton. Saporos is like, I have a question. Sapporo says, let's say A has 2 spots and B steals from A. Can A steal with their second slot, or is it no take backsies from that person, period? It's no take backsies, period. That does it does make things complicated when you have this particular break where it is 2 items per person but 1 slot. So I have to think about this. This break is different than any other break because this break has everybody has 2 items but 1 slot. This is different than the last break. Let me mull over the way I wrote it. Let me see how I worded on this one. I actually don't have a definition on either of these. That's a damn fine question. So, in the earlier one, Mitch, it was no because it was individual spots. This one is 6 spots but 2 rounds. Yeah. Man, that's a good question. So, I don't want to change the ruling because that would directly affect the last one we did. I would say we would have to keep the same rules for this one. And then maybe we will do a poll on Discord, and we can vote to whether it's no take backsies per person or no take backsies per item. No, Doug, it was going to be six spots, 2 rounds. All right, then each round wasn't going to be separate, but each round was going to dictate order in a because one thing that it's always been is when it's multiple rounds, it is a snake draft, and I want to keep the snake draft. So all right, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna assume if Money Mitch and Chef agree as well, we should be good, and we can clarify later for the future. I think that would resolve any issues from the previous draft. All right, so do you then? Here's what we'll do. No matter what, you cannot steal from yourself. We all agree that you cannot steal from yourself. That has been from the beginning. So you can't steal from yourself. We should then, if everybody is agreeable, it is you can't steal back the same item from the person who stole it from you. That doesn't necessarily mean their other items are off the table. Is that what you're saying, Dangle? Do I have that in a nutshell? Okay, will do, Chef. So, Prue, what it means is, since you, it's basically you cannot steal the item itself from the person who stole it from you, utilizing any of your spots. It's the item that you can't get back from the steal. I will be tracking everything. I will track it live on the spreadsheet. I can easily just add an initial at the end to show where it came from. So you cannot steal the item with any of your slots back from the person who stole from you. No take backsies for the item. I believe that'll be it. I want to point out, I can barely lift this box. Well, before Sepulros, you couldn't take back from the person at all. That's right. You can steal their other item. Before, you couldn't steal back from them. So it's no take backsies, but it's for the item, not the person. Before it was, you couldn't take anything from the person. But we can make it item specific. Item specific. Okay. All right. Okay, we got it then. So, you are blocked from taking back that specific item from that person. There is one spot left. Mrs. the Breaker has not answered the text, so the spot is open. I'm not authorized to make monetary decisions. You're clearly not married to a Puerto Rican, Dangle. I can literally lose a pound of flesh. It'll grow back. John Bobbitt didn't think so. Dangle, you have 13 kids, is it? Okay.
don't know that we have to clean it up. But I think we can win this.
All right, there will be blood.
Go, 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 go! Make sure we know every single step. Move, take shotgun. I'll make the right. Starting the powder, repeat. Go! Here we are. They're getting us. Move, move. Follow me. Move it all. We know about the work that is contained, but we will win this. As long as you know the fire. Shooting out the fire. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on, take a shot,
I
man.
told you I could do this on the fly.
We're not, brother. There, move.
Whoop, not that one.
Contain it. That more droids coming up. Gaining on us? Jimmy, I thought we killed all the rest of the droids. Come on, Jack. Work on it. I'm trying to. They keep on coming. You gotta be kidding me. Ugh. I got one. You gotta be kidding.
All right, just let me make sure the speaker is off. All right, you can't. There's no echo, right? I want to make sure the sound is disabled. Are we good on sound?
Jack 2, remain. You know, I wish you could fake it up. Cover people enemies out the back. Get enemies up the front and back, left and right. Side it up.
All right, we're good.
We're in big trouble.
All right, well, let's kick it off with opening.
It's Maul.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go ham. This is a 12-item, 6-spot, There Will Be Blood, featuring
Get him out.
a snake draft scenario. I am excited. Dangle, Money Mitch, Doug, Bourbon Chef, and I are about to do battle. And oh boy, is this exciting. Let me get the box where y'all can see it so you don't think there's any shenanigans.
I'm kidding.
All right.
They shoved me there.
Yeah, I think you can open that way.
They had to do it when it's done.
Who's at the door? Uh-oh, somebody's at the door. Hellbolt. I love it. All right, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, There Will Be Blood featuring a 12-pack from Schwartz Sports. This is the Patrick Mahomes Kansas City Chiefs version. There is going to be a KC item in here. It is going to be unsigned, but is going to be relevant to the Super Bowl. So it's going to be interesting to see what's in here. Bring out the machetes, Craig said. It is going to be nuts. I have never seen one of these opened.
We have some company here. Big time.
But there's going to be 2 full-sized helmets, 2 jerseys, 2 footballs, a pylon, and more. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Doug, no, there is a box inside the box. We didn't know there was going to be a box inside the box.
I'm on my way. As long as you weren't walking away fast.
Oh,
You were Painkiller Master?
counts as an item, right? Yeah, it's 1. It's 1. All right, let me get started. We're gonna start right here's a pylon. Oh, Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football. Speaking of Ohio, this is heavy too. This is a legit one. It's got the weighted end.
Ooh, can I have it?
No.
Oh, man, 'cause I want to have the thing. Oh, man.
All right, first item, Manziel pylon. Ooh, Eddie Lacy, Rookie of the Year 2013. There's a Green Bay Packer for you. I believe that's 11 by 17. Oh, yeah. Football. It's the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye. I'm down with a little Okoye. It's official size, not official ball. It's got the grip on it. Oh, dangle. Dangle-lang, dangle-lang. Dangle-lang. Hall of Fame 1995. Who's this, Dangle? Steve Largent, baby. That's a nice ball. That is a nice ball right there. That's a nice ball. Ho, 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 ho. All right, we got flats. Yale Larry. How about them Lions? Jordan Battle. Roll Tide. Kansas City Chiefs stickers.
You know how much I love the Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't know if that counts for an item or not. We'll have to look. Hall of Fame class of 2020. Believe that's Frank Covert. I believe it's Da Bears. That's a good number. Good old 74. Kansas City Chiefs, number 17. That's Steve DeBerg.
Like, can I think? Holy crap, my favorite NFL people. Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that's so cool. That is super sick. I'm gonna get it. It's mine now.
Craig Morton. Super Bowl VI champion.
This is a player.
Oh, there's a name. Hall of Fame. 1998. Paul Krause. All right, the stickers are not an item because I have 2 items left. Another Packer. Ooh, this is the Sparkle helmet. Number 12 of the Green Bay Packers. Packers Hall of Fame member. 1992. It's Lynn Dickey. It's a Dickey helmet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh. Salute to service. You know I instantly want this one.
Oh, can I try it on?
No.
Oh, come on.
Kurt Warner! Oh, baby. Kurt Warner. Salute to service. You know I want this bad boy. Oh, mama.
Wait, hold on. Can I flip it over? Wow, that's what they see?
No, well, yeah, they see through this part.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool. I mean, some people like to use the visor, which mostly protect their eyes. I really like these mini helmets. They're actually really cute looking.
Now there's only one thing left to do.
Wait, someone, can I see that helmet?
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Just imagine you could wear this on your tiny dog's head. Just be like, I'm a football player now.
All right, let's get the order for the first round. The first round, it is a snake draft Whoever's at the bottom gets the next pick in the second round. Let's figure it out. Bourbon, Money Mitch, myself, Councilman Chef, Dangle, then Doug.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
So you got the.
Thank you.
What is the Oka?
Nothing yet, buddy. Nothing. Just, I need you to relax. Bourbon says, I'm going to kick it off with the pylon. Money Mitch. Saporos, just bleed. Let's kick off the Largent. I am going to go Okoye Ball. Councilman Chef. Now remember, there are 2 rounds. So if after Doug goes again. And the take back sees is item specific. Oh, right off the get, I get robbed. And we're just going to earmark. I will go Kraus Mini. Dangle. Dangle says, I want a Dickie helmet. Doug. Largent Ball, Money Mitch. Money Mitch, it's back to you. The Morton Mini, Doug, back to you. Doug's like, I don't like this. It is a snake draft. That's why you're up again. I got it, Saburo. Sorry. Thank you. The Pylon Bourbon. Oh, it starts. It starts. Dangle. He's like, I'm just winging it. Dangle says the Largent Ball is now his. It is home where it belongs. Doug, take your pick. Congratulations, Dangle. It was meant to be, homie. I am so glad that goes in your collection. Legit, man. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Congrats. Nope, can't be mad about that. DeBerg, chef. It's back to you. Dangle, yes, but it needs to be a camera one where we can see each other. That would be fun. Yeah, T-Bone's like, sign me up, I'm in. The Dicky helmet. All right, Dangle. That brings it back around to you. This is where it gets very tricky. Dangle says the pylon is his. He's calling it a night. Doug, back to you.
Oh, you just got dangled.
Hey, Dangle, that is a really nice little set you got there. Yeah, Dangle. Hey, man, solid. Solid day for you, dude. What a great 24 hours. Doug says, I'm taking the Kraus. Oh, that leaves me. Interesting. Well, I can't take the Koye. Can't take the Kraus. Mitch. Ha ha ha. Mitch, you clown, you. I am going to go with yeah. I'm going to take the DeBerg jersey. Jimmy is a KC fan, so I will see if that's there. Doug, it's back to you now. Crap in a basket. That's not one of the items, but if you like, I could crap in a box and let you select that. Morton. Money Mitch. The Dicky. Money Mitch, you own the Dicky helmet. Chef, that brings it back to you. Chef is taking from Bourbon the Warner helmet. Bourbon, it's now up to you. The only thing you can't steal is the Warner. Everything else is in play. Vermin says, I want you to not get the helmet, DC, out of principle. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, pal. Appreciate you. Oh, appreciate you, man. Thank you. The Okoye Ball. There it is. Locked in. Chef, it's up to you. Doug is taking enough equity. Oh, bourbon. The Covert jersey. Boy, that's conflicting. If I take it, it stays in the Navy family. If I don't take it, it's a question mark. Oh, goodness. Great. I'm pinned against my boss now. I gotta do it, Chef. I gotta do it. Thank you, Chef. Thanks, man. If I don't, somebody else will. That was a lot harder than you'd think.
Oh, you just got dangled.
You have your own name thing?
Yep. We create our own. I have to tell you, I literally have tears in my eyes. That's how difficult that decision was.
You smell good.
Thanks, Bubby. Thank you, Chef. Money Mitch. It's really hot in here now. Mitch says Kraus. That's locked in. Doug.
So what is the blood break supposed to do?
It's like a white elephant.
So like, what are you supposed to do?
Bourbon's like, and next week we announce a new breaker.
What's so funny?
Because Bourbon's like, Doug's gonna fire me for getting the helmet.
So like, what do you mean, like, when blood cells? Like, what is this supposed to be? Like, how do you win?
It's not about winning. It's just about having fun and getting some really cool items as well. So there's really, it's all about having fun and getting some stuff to show for it.
Then how would you?
Councilman, it is back to you.
Then how would you get it? Like, in your home? Like, is there a way to buy it and then you?
Well, at the end, whatever stuff is on your name, tiger blood only.
Yeah.
Whatever's on your name is what you get to take home. The Morton Mini. That's locked in. Doug. He's like, oh, chef. Oh, chef. The Lacey. Oh, he's just brutalizing you at this point. This is a lot of blood. There, chef. There's the tray. There it is. There is a little bit of a trade-off. I never thought I'd see the day when somebody steals a Lacey autograph. Money Mitch says, it's times like these that I just really want to say that I enjoy being part of this community. Well, thank you, man. We love you too. We do love each and every one of you, and I say it every night. I feel like I'm gonna add insult to injury. I'm gonna lock in the Lacey. Hey, Doug. Doug, it's up to you. Other than DC, I love everybody. Doug, what are you picking? Bourbon's like, I'm stealing Covert. Oh, man. Oh, goodness, my allergies must be acting up. All right, Doug, is it going to be Larry or Battle for your first selection? Give me the flats. Oh, Doug, I want you to say the name. Larry. Okay, all right. I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed it. My bad. I'm not seeing clearly right now. Hey, Bourbon, what are you taking? Covert. That's the blood. Doug, do you want battle or battle?
Battle or battle.
Bourbon, you got the Okoye and the Covert. Money Mitch, you got the Dickey helmet and the Kraus Mini. I got a Lacey
What is a
and the Warner helmet. Thank you, Chef. Chef, you got the Morton Mini and the Steve DeBerg jersey. Dangle, you got Money Manziel, Johnny Football Pylon, and that sweet, sweet Largent ball. And Doug gets the Larry pick, the battle pick, and don't forget, he automatically receives the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chief decals for his vehicle.
So who won?
Well, everybody's a winner.
Give me this.
Nope, that's Chef's. You can't have that, sorry. All right, we gotta go.
Yeah,
Because
we need to
Mommy's gonna kill me for being this late. These were for Michael. You broke him. I'm sorry. Hey, you know, Doug, there's a very important lesson for Michael to learn here. That sometimes things just don't go your way, and you just need to be happy that you were able to go through them and enjoy the
Make
moments.
sure you wear your new helmet, DC.
I will.
Why don't I?
I will, Sapporos.
Maybe I will.
Michael just texted me, "You're dead to me."
Wait, Michael? Like, what type of Michael?
Hellbolt! Hellbolt, Councilman Chef has something for you,
We
Hellbolt.
can have my stickers? What type of stickers? Huh?
Jimmy, you can have the Chief stickers. What do you say?
Thank you.
Hellbolt, don't go anywhere. Councilman Chef has a signed Craig Morton jersey for you. There you go, man. Councilman Chef giving out the love. Chef's like, you called dibs on Broncos. There you go. All right, everybody. It is super late. I am going to get into a lot of trouble. We got to get more of these. Doug, we got to get more of these. This is I know, Bourbon. Explain that to Mrs. the Breaker. These are just way too fun. They are. They're tons of fun. And I wish I had more time to talk about everything that just transpired. But this boy has to go home. Yeah, you know how many times I said that to Abby? Yeah, but I gotta insert high-end valuable collectible here. Listen, everyone. I can't express how much this community means to all of us, and I am so happy to be part of this community, both as your host and as a participant as well. Everybody, honestly, Chef, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It stays in the Squid family. And of course, as always, and it never means more or less than it does every single time, but I love each and every one of you. I want you to please take care of yourselves and each other, because we can do this again next week. Believe it or not, I do have a couple of things that I can put together for next week that are of the similar ilk to this. So keep an eye out. We could do something very similar again. Please be safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on Wednesday. Much love. Good night.